This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Back with another one. Kendrick Perkins says Clippers players messaged him on Instagram after defending Chris Paul.
But what I will say, I've been reading, I've been listening, and it's a lot of people that have been commenting, a lot of text messages I've been receiving that saying, hey, Perk, stop it now. You know CP3 ain't no saint. And these were people that actually shared a locker room with CP3. I'm going to give you an example. They're on the road. They're playing the game. They up by double digits. Okay, a team comes back. I believe it was Memphis. It might have been Dallas. Memphis or Dallas game. Coach Van Gundy calls the defensive scheme to one of the young guys and tell them, hey, we're going to do this. They break out of the timeout. Chris Paul goes to the young fella and tell him, no, you need to do this. He does what Chris Paul tells him to do, and he get his ass cooked. And those are the things that you cannot do. We all know T. Lue. We all know that it got to be a certain level for him to get to the point where he's not speaking to you. Y'all probably seen T. Lue blow up one time, and that was the time where he called Braun out in the finals, and then he hit it, and Braun hit another switch, and then y'all went on here to
win,
have history, come back down 3-1 in the NBA finals.
So you're saying he was warned multiple times? He was warned multiple times? You're saying that he had been warned multiple times about that type of stuff?
They have had meetings with CP3 multiple times. Multiple is twice, right?
Yeah.
Several
it's
times.
more than, yeah.
Okay, several times.
Two is two, yeah, several.
Short season about certain things. And so, yeah, we could blame and say, yeah, he shouldn't, but just think about it. I had to think about it. And they sent a future Hall of Famer, kicked him off the team at 3:00 in the morning. You had to think, what the hell was he doing?
In a place where his jersey was about to be retired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
technically, he might be the best Clipper ever.
This organization's been through a lot. And you can build a new arena. You can be at games. You can cheer on the team. You can have all this high energy. But at the end of the day, an organization is built on a foundation of respect.
Yes.
And it's built on how you treat people. And I don't think that in this situation, Chris was treated right. So I'm sort of at a loss for words a little bit. I'm just disappointed.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. Whenever someone like Kendrick Perkins reveals that players reached out privately through messages, it reminds people how much of today's conversation happens behind closed doors, even when the public only sees a small part of it. Social media has created a space where reactions from players can come quickly, and that changes how stories develop because the back and forth moves much faster than it ever did before. What stands out in moments like this is how a commentator might say something on a show or podcast, and then the people involved respond directly instead of waiting for another interview or press moment. It shows how connected the entire basketball world is, and how quickly opinions circulate. And when the topic involves someone defending a player like Chris Paul after a major roster move, the discussion expands even more because fans start building their own assumptions about who agreed, who disagreed, and why messages were sent at all. The interesting part is that Perkins often speaks in a way that touches on the parts of a situation that fans are already debating, which naturally amplifies whatever he says. Make sure to drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.